Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I would like to welcome you back to Stonehearth. Welcome to Darkstone. Welcome. Apparently, lots of welcomes. Fantastic. As there should be, for lots of welcomes will be had today. Apparently, we've got... Why the hell's everyone out here? I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, I've completed the time-lapse for our Dwarven door and dungeon entrance thing, followed by the walls, all this fun stuff. I've done a time-lapse. The time-lapse should come out before this video, unless, of course, I forget, of which case this is then the reminder to upload that time-lapse. I mean, I guess it kind of doesn't matter now, but that should have been the case. There we are. This is our little build right here that should have been showed off in the time-lapse. I did spawn it in during the time-lapse, just so you get a good idea of what it's going to look like. However, I am going to attempt to build this with the Hearthlings. It's probably not going to go well, so let's just see what happens. I probably will end up just spawning this all in. Don't really want to do that. I want to give them a go. They tend to obey your commands when you do things in slight segments. However, I don't usually build like that, just because I always go back on ideas I have, and I like to sort of have that thing that I've constructed readily available for demolition. The game doesn't really allow you to do that much anyway, without it being awkward. So there we go. Also, I forgot to put flags on the front right here that I will end up doing, but as I've probably already stated with the time-lapse, I pretty much just finished it now, but I've yet to do the actual video for the time-lapse as of recording. I have left a little bit of space right here. I've tried these statues, and they just don't work. If I go over to the statues right here, just start off with the statues, because they are a very important part of this building. They're too big. They're really big, they're getting away. I feel like I need to make some new statues, and I probably will end up doing that, or I may just leave it. But yeah, I feel like if I make new statues, they should go sort of here. This is a nice spot for a statue, but it's very small. I still feel like up here is still acceptable, but not for the size that I have right here. They could be significantly smaller. I would like it if I had some natural looking blocks so I can make the statue sort of morph in with the terrain, but unfortunately I can't do that because the game does not supply you with such a block type. So unfortunately we're sort of stuck in the sand in that respect. I've left a lot of free space. I don't really know what to do with it, and I feel like I just want to leave it empty for later accomplishments or ideas that may pop into my head. I've been at this for about 2.5 hours. It took me a lot longer than expected. I'm glad I did do it though, because I figured no one commented really regarding whether or not they had any if they wanted to see a time lapse or just watch me build it by hand. I came to the conclusion of if I did this during the Let's Play, then it'll probably be about 5 or 6 episodes worth of me building it, and I can't imagine that's too interesting. Usually, for certain instances, like mining this out, I know I could have probably skipped all that, but there's lots of other gameplay things happening in the background, and you're not necessarily doing that, the gameplay that is, when you're building, because you're always paused, and you're sort of doing your little bits and bobs. At least it's better to pause, because otherwise it's really slow, and you're constantly getting distracted, and it's just not efficient. So there we go. That's sort of my little excuse right there. Building over that iron was a complete pain. But there we go. I've also accentuated the walkway right here, sort of making a darker block that is just aligned with the entrance, which I do rather like. I feel like I've done a pretty good job with the entrance. I feel like the top could probably do a little bit of work. I'm just trying to see what I could really do. It could be that I just remove these bits. Maybe they're just not that great. But now this looks so empty. I just can't... I mean, maybe the middle section doesn't look that good. Possibly. Or maybe this could come down a little bit so it's got a little frown. I don't know. I do like the squares. They definitely help out. Maybe what I need to do is space around the squares. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Because I'm doing that for everything else. So I may as well follow through with that. And then what I could do is sort of remove the middle part right there. Can I make that into a circle? It'd be a very big one though, which is why I don't really want to do this. How does that look? That's not too bad, really. We use a lighter block. Still doing some building now already. How does that look? I don't know if I prefer that or not. I don't really know. Maybe. I think I'll get rid of that because it just seems a bit out of place. So what we'll do is the top, and you know what, this part as well. Oh, okay. Let's do the one piece. Okay, I didn't want to do that. I hate it when it does this. Okay, this is a bit of a mess now. Let's get rid of this piece. That one can stay on that side. Let's get that. And then this middle part could just be filled with the brighter block. That's okay looking. I quite like the look of that. That's preferred. Yeah, I'll stick with that design. I'm sort of going for the same thing that I've done down here. Sort of trying to represent these squares right here. As it's sort of a Dwarven design. Very blocky, quite bulky. And I feel like I've represented it fairly well, this grand doorway that we have right here. I didn't really end up using this one too much, other than just sort of taking the square idea. I didn't really help to accentuate the middle parts, as we can see right here. It's quite narrow in between this connector, which I really like. Why is my phone going off? It's like crazy. Right, anyway, we'll block that. All of a sudden, I'm very popular. Not good at all. None of that business. I've also put down some of the... Oh, God, I've moved it. Oh, okay, hold on a second. This is really dodgy the way it worked. Oh, no. Oh, I can move it. Okay, good. Let me rotate that. I put down some of these mason pedestals, which I do think look fantastic. I need to, like, mute my phone. I don't... I'll put it in here for now. Right, you go in there. Right, fantastic. I just put it in my drawer. That will do the trick. That will do the job right now. Do the trick? What? Do the trick! I'm really excited right now, as you could probably tell. My voice is going all over the place. I spent the first 10 minutes of this episode just talking about this. I'm pulling a double shift today. 2 episodes in one sitting. Oh, Innkeeper. Wacky Innkeeper. I didn't take anything, I swear. So what we need to do is just sort of try and construct this. I feel like I went through everything. Got some flags right here. Kind of... Oh, bloody hell, I need to stop clicking on them. I think that was in the right place. It seems like it. I'm worried about the flags. I feel like they'll use them as a sort of rally point. As you can see right here. I don't really know, because this flag looks a bit different. That's sort of a wooden safety standard. So I feel like whenever they go into our run scared mode, they're all going to run to these flags. I don't like the idea of that, to be honest. And I will probably end up removing them if that does end up being the case. But they just look so good. I just like the whole design. It's very Dwarven. I quite like it. The walls are great as well. I did end up not really following with the usual curve that I had. I don't need to go that far in depth anyway. Let's just go ahead and let's try and see if they're capable of building any of this. So I think if we click to build, the mason should have just all of this stuff put into their building. Yeah. Into their schedule, as it were. So let's get the game going. Kind of worried that it's going to crash. Oh, okay. Well, we didn't pass on food, which is not great at all, and net worth, but it doesn't matter. We're going to have a huge net worth bonus. If, of course, we can get this constructed. Now, I don't think I have anyone to build right now. I don't. So let's get everyone on to build. And I don't want any of you to haul. Everyone else can do all the hauling. Right now, it's just build. And job. That's fine. I think you're the only ones that... Excuse me, the only ones that can mine. That's okay. I will not have Dark Eye do any building or hauling right now, however. I will just have you do your job, because I want you to get all the mason stuff done. So just speed the game up. Now, it might be kind of slow, because there's quite a lot that's just been put into their schedule right now. It may break the game. It may destroy their very lives and souls, and it most probably will end up being the case. We will just wait and see. They might not even bother starting it. I'm okay with spawning it in. As I've said before, the game does prefer you to sort of put things in little segments. So I make this wall, then I have them build it. I make this wall, have them build it. Oh, okay. There we go. I think it's just spawned in for them. I didn't recognize these sort of little segments that we have right here. That's kind of cool. They will have to do... Let me start that again. Very excited, you can tell. They will have to end up mining into a lot of this, because a lot of it is just simply flooring. So that's okay. But that's cool. They're getting on with their lives right now. Do we have any enemies for us to waste our time on? We do have quite a few... Oh, okay. Got some zombies over here. And a necromancer. I'm surprised the Necromancer still is living, considering how many archers are over here. Them two just spontaneously combusted. Not sure if you noticed that. I need to calm down. Ooh. Gather your senses, Innkeeper. Use your chakras. There we go, good. I'm glad. I'm not sure what I'm looking at right here. But there we go. So I'm not sure how long this is really going to take for them to construct this area. It probably will end up feeling a little bit more satisfying, however. Something else that I did forget to look at was the mason stuff. There we go. So, yeah, see, they're making everything that we desire. Do I have everything I need for this? I do. I think I can make 2. No, I can't, because I need more goblin honor tokens. Do I have any more goblins? There's some over there. Not really too keen on trying to kill them myself. Any other enemies? We've got a few stuff over here, including some of the dinosaur pelts, which are very useful for us. Mostly, though, I will want to have the goblin tokens. Do have a scout's hat right there. Decorative vase, a gold ingot, very shiny. I imagine I've got something lying around here, giving me some decent information. If I just find it. Oh, what's this? Not decent information. What am I talking about? Hopefully we'll find something, like a goblin token. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm having a little bit of a hard time saying it for no good reason. Oh. Okay, the game had a little bit of an attack there, but it's fine. God, look at all that mining. It's so many more minerals as well. That's not great. I wonder how far they'll go. Something tells me they'll get to the... They'll be able to do all of this until they get to the wall. Or the door, even. Words, apparently. And then they'll probably just sort of get to about this level and then stop. We'll see, though. Maybe I should have a little bit more... what's the word? Come on now. I'm completely lost for words today. I'm jumping all over the place. I should have more enthusiasm, promise. No. I don't know. I should have more something for these Hearthlings. More hope in their capabilities. Some wolves over here by the looks of it. They just spawned right where the necromancers were. Doesn't seem to be anyone else. There is so much rubbish on the floor, though. It's disgusting. So much... It's just junk, all of it. I mean, well, some of it is just a bunch of scouts hats, which it really is just rubbish. I'm not going to need any scouts hats. Let's see. Do I need to acquire anything? I don't need any of the dinosaur skins. I just end up calling them dinosaur skins now. I could probably do with the feathers. I'm going to buy 2 more feathers just in case. We still do need to get ourselves a proper cook. And at the same time, we need to get ourselves a cook and a shepherd. Or whatever that class is called. That class, you know, that one? Oh, we didn't use any decorative gargoyles. I may end up doing that. I don't know what else to sell. There's quite a lot of stuff here. But I'm going to end up using most of it. Tell you what, we'll sell the pelts. Any other pelts? Yep. 2 of these. We have quite a lot of gold. Anything else that I'm not going to end up using too much of? Game is paused right now and I do not wish it to be. Oh, then again, this guy's going to bugger off, I suppose. Yeah, I'm fine with what we have right now. There we are. They're just getting all the mining done first. There we are. We'll be able to get ourselves some iron, which should be kind of nice. Already starting on this side, which is great to see. They may end up just doing the flooring, for all I know. How much resources are going into this? 169 stone. Okay, it's not too bad. I think. Yeah. That... It's really weird. The stone calculation seems to be... Oh no, it's right. It just doesn't cap itself, so it tells you exactly what you have, even if you're over the amount. Okay, that's really what it is. I was just confused, because I was looking at this like 4 out of 4, but we have more No, wait, I'm pretty sure we have more than 4 braziers. Or is it that we just put all 4 braziers down? That's probably what it was. Daily update. Food, morale, net... What? I thought I made the net worth. Apparently not. I've been shafted, apparently. We do need to get rid of all the resources around here, which probably will require hauling capabilities. Yeah, they're just moving the goods out of the way, aren't they? Okay, I'll get them to do some hauling. Alright, I'll give them the ability to do it. There we go. That might help them out slightly. You seem to be a little bit stuck there, buddy. This is exactly what I was worrying about. There's a ladder that apparently needs to be created. Are you just going to stay up there for the rest of time? Oh, no. There we go. Suppose there are several ways to go up and down. There isn't really any way to access the top, these little walls right here. They're mostly decoration. You can get up to them from this location. Same with all the others, I believe. Yeah, you can climb up from this one, I think. Yeah, up here. So you can climb up onto them. There's just no sort of specific allocated stair that I've set just yet. But I imagine I can get something done. Still curious what I do with these little just open spaces. I do like that they're open. There's a lot of breathing room. Helps to accentuate the walkway. Invaders are apparently approaching. Our entire force is here, though, so we should be okay to deal with them. So let's just go ahead and absolutely wreck the archers. For they are the ones that we are worrying about. Unless, of course, our swordsmen, or not swordsmen, unless our archers get completely wrecked by this ogre brute, which may end up being the case. I'm really glad we have 2 healers, because otherwise we'd have a lot of trouble. There we go. Absolutely wrecked. Oh, there's more enemies. Okay, great. Oh, pause the game right now, just to see what's going on. It looks like it's just 2 archers. Yeah, it looks like it. So what we will do is just attack the archers. Because it looks like we're going to lose someone else unless we really just sort of go all in. Which is the best way to play against archers in this game. They are incredibly annoying. Constantly moving, always in the way. Just an utter nuisance. Alright, there we go. So if we could just get some more healing done, that'd be fantastic. We'll kill this ogre brute. Or I believe it's an ogre. Keep forgetting. It is an orc. Apparently that's an orc. A very large orc. Not to offend the orc, of course. I do apologize if I did offend the orc. That is not my place. So when did the braziers come on? Is it just a sort of nighttime kind of thing? Yeah, there we go. They just come on at night. Because the mason pedestals, they're always lit. So I was just curious if everything else was lit at the same time. Curious if... I keep saying curious. Yeah, I've said it 3 times now. I feel like maybe a 4th time. I don't know. We have quite a few lights. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we have quite a few lights, really. Is that too many lights? We could put 2 more braziers on either side right here. I really don't know. It's coming together fairly quickly, though. Quicker than I was anticipating. It's nearly the end of this episode, however. That was very quick. That's the problem right now. I spent the first 10 minutes just talking about something that was already in the time-lapse. Ooh. You can buy a spiky quiver, apparently. Do I need to buy one? That's the problem, really. I feel like I do. But at the same time... maybe not. I don't want spiky quivers, though. I want the fire ones. Because we don't need a wait, no, we could slow enemies down. Those goblins keep running away from us, so having them be slow is actually great for us. Tell you what, I'm going to just buy 2 of them. They're cheap anyway. We do need to increase our town value, however, which is something I did kind of forget about. So let's just see. If we just sell a bunch of these drawers. Quite high-quality drawers. Or dwarves. They could be dwarves if you want them to. Sell some of this gold. I'm not going to sell any more silver. That's silly. I will sell the silver ore, though. As well as some gold. Some copper. I feel good about that. What's our current value? Net worth is sky high. We should be able to get the next person. That is, of course, if we do retain the same number of edibles, which I don't think is the case. Let's do a quick harvest just to increase our food count. At the same time, I need to check our fighters right here, because I'm pretty sure we can get some next level stuff for our footmen. And knight. We have 1 more knight right here. Okay, we have 2 footmen, both of them in iron gear. I'm pretty sure we can go higher than that. I can't remember. Where is our knight? We have an archer, and they do have a using spiky arrows. Currently using spike arrows, which slows enemy movement speed. Click to swap between arrow types. Default arrows. Use normal arrows. Click the swap to... What's better or worse? Is there a damage? Doesn't seem to do much extra. Okay, don't know why I wouldn't want to use the slow ones then. Let's go and find our knights, because I'm curious what kind of armor they're wearing. I know we had... So we had 2 of them. Now we just got the 1. Oh, no, we got Vincent right here, who we have yet to sir. We haven't knighted you yet. Okay. Well, Vincent, welcome. Did I just forget to name you, Vincent? Is that what it is? I don't have my name sheet up, which is really annoying. I forgot about that. Why don't I forget about it? Come on. I knew I was forgetting about something. Also, someone said that I should, you know, put a dot there. Just because it makes it seem a little bit more like that's their title. Well, not really their title, but that's not part of their name. So put a dot there, sir, dot. I believe someone said that. Also, Chris McCool said, uncheck the job of your military dwarfs and they will become janitors. Make sure to repack when the shit hits the fan. It does sound like a good idea. I'm going to leave it for now, however, because I'm kind of terrified. We still have the 6/6 knight, which is fantastic. No brains, but that's fine. That's okay. Oh, yes. So, your gear. It looks like you're currently wearing some... Oh, wrong stuff. Oh, great. Okay. Fantastic. So, you're wearing just sort of normal full plate mail. You are wearing... Come on, game is saving right now. You're just wearing the full silver. Okay. Just keep the game moving. What we need to do is make a bunch more stuff. So the iron mail's what we have right here. It looks like that's pretty much the best you can get. Do we have the iron shields yet? That's a good point. Where's our fighters? More info. We don't have any shields for you two. That's really weird. Yeah, that would be a huge help if I could actually have some shields. I'm pretty sure someone else stated that as well. I didn't write their comment down. Unfortunately, we can only get 1 shield. I imagine I can find our weaver and make us a bolt of leather. Let's make a few bolts of leather. Let's make 10. There we go. That's fantastic. Daily update. New person? Nope. Just off. Let's see. Now, we can get a steel plate shield at some point, that is. We don't need it right now, however. Now, we can get the decorative scout gong, inspired by the kobold scout. So we can do that, which is fantastic, I suppose. The two-handed swords. Oh, is that why? Because our footmen have two-handed swords? Or are these just two-handed weapons that I'm unaware of? Because I'm pretty sure we do have bucklers that they could use. That's probably it. They're using two-handed weapons. Can I stop them? Or is it just that the bucklers are too good for them now? I just completely forgot. I have got the slice tool on. But it didn't make a difference. Okay. We do have a few ladders right here that are apparently waiting to be constructed. It's going to be a bit of a mess. I don't like the idea of getting rid of a bunch of hammers. Not hammers, ladders. That hammers either. I don't like the idea of getting rid of a bunch of hammers. Any enemies for us to devour? I mean, I wouldn't recommend eating them myself, but we'll give it a go. If you really want to try. Doesn't seem like it. I imagine they will present themselves at some point. I really want to get rid of this post right here, just because it's annoying. It annoys me. Have they done any work? Oh, where the hell are they? Oh. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle there, James. A very big pickle. I'm afraid you might not find assistance. Oh, okay. They came out of nowhere. Everyone to fighting positions. Kill the kobolds. Oh, wow. Is that the spiky arrows in action? Because that was a very slow kobold. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, spiky arrows up, apparently. That has really solved the issue of the really fast kobolds. Oh, we have a wolf over here we can kill. We'll go ahead and do that. Still under attack, apparently. From where? Oh, right over there. Right, take out that kobold. My archers are already firing at him from below. That will not be enough. There we are. Slow ability is insanely cool. Spiky arrows, apparently a very, very big part of the build. So we have a look right here. The doorway does go into the top of the mountain right here, and we're just going to build our walkway similar to what we have right here, and then I might open it up a little bit just so it's a little bit square and easier to use. That's what I'm probably going to end up doing, because having square walkways is just easier to deal with, and we're going to be doing a lot of underground building, so I want to make my life as easy as I possibly can make it. We are going to be going downhill as well. So if we look right here, if we were to mine in this direction, we would actually have quite a lot to work with. A lot more than I was anticipating. We might be able to just go straight ahead. From this level right here. One up, so 89. Right about there is perfect, I think. Would I just get a good position? Sort of one block away, really. From that position is fine as well. Now, it's going to be a little bit of a pain to get it all sorted out. So I imagine, you know, we're going to have a few issues. Seems like there's a bunch of people stuck up here. Do we have no wood? Is that why no one's doing anything? Can we do a bit of harvesting? It does seem like we're going to have a little bit of an issue right here unless someone solves it. But currently, we don't have any wood. Or at least none of it's stored. They're going over here to do what? More stone. I don't want to lose a bunch of people because they're too stupid. I don't want to do that. That's what's going to happen. They're going to starve to death. Because the others are not working. We're going to have to do something right here. I could stop them all from hauling. Stop hauling. Just everyone stop hauling. Just don't build. I mean, unless, of course, building ladders is the same thing. I feel like it would be a part of the job. Are you gonna do your job or no, not? I know there are a few workers sort of lingering around. Surely they're more than capable of mining this up. No? Daily update. Looks like we'll get a new person. That's okay. They should be able to help us out. Wait, what was your name? Oh, no. I thought your name was Darkstone then. I was like, whoa. Right, hello. Oh, wait, you're not. The hell? Right, yeah. Your name is Autumn. Okay, cool. Where will I find you? Autumn, there we are. Why just stop you from doing that? Hopefully, you'll be able to save these bastards before they die. Or not. We will find out. Just go down into this level. Anyone? No? No one wants to do anything? No? Does that not work? Or something? Great. Kind of worried. Just a little bit worried. Right, fine. I'll tell you what to haul again. If we lose all these Hearthlings, then I'm going back in and spawning it. Because, just really wish they had a self-righting mechanism of some sort, just so you don't have to deal with this rubbish. No, come on, prioritize building the ladders. Why are there so many ladders? That's silly. So there's, I mean, it looks like they really are trying to build the gate. Although, unfortunately, they've got themselves stuck because they've decided to do that before doing the ladder. They should do the ladders first and then construct it. There we go. We got some wood now. Although, now we're using that wood to construct a silly amount of ladders. We just need them over here, quickly, before they all die. Is that going to happen, though? Perhaps not. Those two up there are stuck. And it looks like you're paying more attention to building. If I stop building for a second... Still kind of worried that they're not going to construct any of the ladders because building has not been enabled, which looks like it's going to be the case. So we'll put building back on. There needs to be a prioritization selection box. Similar to what we have right here. So, for instance, harvest or gather. Gather, although when you hover over a particular job or item or something like that, they'll prioritize whatever you have allocated toward it. That would be very nice. Oh. Does that not work because of the corner? Oh, that is annoying.